online business that allows you to replace your income and your 9 to 5 so that you can be stay-home dad and mom as moms as well. There's tons of stay-at-home moms or tons of moms that are doing this to be able to get home and not have to work. And so I tell you about my story. Oh, first, YouTube, thank you guys. If you're watching the replay here on YouTube, if you guys wouldn't mind just putting in replay in the comments. And then over here on TikTok, you guys, if as you guys are coming in, if you guys could put in the comments where you guys are coming from, I'd appreciate that. I'd love to hear where you guys are coming from and where you're at. I'm here in Utah, just north of Salt Lake City, Utah, about 40 minutes. And so I'd love to hear where people are from. And appreciate you guys joining me today and coming on board. And hopefully today I can give you guys some value. Okay. Today my goal is to just share with you a way to make money a different way. We're taught one way on how to make money, and that is go to school, get a job, and then work that job the rest of your life. And if you get laid off, go get another job, right? Basically working for somebody else, trading your precious time for money. That's the only way we've been taught on how to make money. But there are other ways to make money, especially today's age with the technology that we have and all the different opportunities. So if you guys, appreciate you guys dropping in here. Where are you guys coming from? Put where you're from. And then if you guys over on TikTok, if you guys want to, thank you for the like. If you guys want to see the replay, I'm over here, Pennsylvania. Awesome. Pedro, thank you so much. Pennsylvania, very cool. And you may be the first one from Pennsylvania. Sydney, Australia. Awesome. Wow, we're clear over. That's great. Thank you, Denzel, for joining. Sydney, Australia. That's definitely one place I want to go. I have not been to Sydney, Australia. Very cool. Thank you, you guys. Anybody else? I'm in Utah, the U.S., United States, in the state of Utah, just north of Salt Lake City, which is the capital of Utah. So that's where I'm at. Appreciate you sharing that. Wow, that's awesome. I think TikTok is amazing that we can connect with people in Pennsylvania, another part of the United States. In Utah, I'm here. You're in Australia. And I don't know, there's probably other people on here too. We usually get people from Florida, Ohio, Texas, California. Anybody from any place else today? Rudy, thank you for the follow, my friend. So awesome. Usually I go live early in the morning, but Florida, there we go. Awesome, Florida, one of my favorite places. Thank you for the follow, Denzel. I appreciate that. Been to Florida many times. I love it there. And so I don't know. Appreciate you guys dropping that in. That just makes it fun to see who I'm connecting with and who's on. And have you guys wanted to be stay-at-home dads? Do you guys have kids? I have 6 kids, ranges 11 to 22. And I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home dad. I haven't been able to do it yet. I've been in a career for 22 years as a software test engineer. And my goal has always been I've been trying to become a stay-at-home dad. I've tried different things. I want to share with you those things that I've tried briefly. And then I want to get into what I found and what's actually working for me, this simple online business that's helping me escape my 9 to 5. Okay. And currently I basically escaped it because I got laid off 3 weeks ago. And I'm tired of being beholden to another company, another person saying that you can work or not, or you can make money or not, right? That is not security to me. And this system, this offer system and this routine's all based off of this blueprint. And so you can get it for free. You can fill out the Service Plus form here, the orange icon, and then I'll send you an email personally to get access to it. And the other option is you can go to the link in my bio and I will send that to you and you'll get it automatically. So then you can look at the video and see what it is. But come back to my live if you do that. Anyways, how about you guys? How many people on here, if you wanted to be stay-at-home dads, or Maybe you want to make extra income outside your job. Do you guys know that more Americans today, more than ever, Americans, and I don't know, Denzel, maybe you can attest to Australia, more people are having to work more than one job in order to just survive. And I know this isn't just in the US, it's all around the world. It's just the way the money system has been set up worldwide to literally take our productivity from us, and extra income would be great. Yes. Right? I don't know about you, Denzel, what do you do for work? What do you do for work? I've been a software test engineer for 22 years, and I've made decent money, but I've always felt like I can never get ahead. All right. Okay. Forklift driver for 17 years. Wow. Okay. Very good. Wow. 17 years. Nope. You don't have to be a dad. You can do this too without being a dad. So appreciate that question. This is just what I found that is going to help me get out of my job. Okay. I'm already on that path. I'm down the road. I'm making headway and getting closer to that, making extra income. Nope. You don't have to have a home either. This is just a simple online business, and you can do this. Okay, then. Thank you, Hammerjack. So what I found working full time, okay, like I said, I still feel like I was just barely making it, and I was. 6 kids. Dave, thank you for the follow. And I need to make more income. I'd come to the end of the year. How much income am I bringing in monthly? What, in my job have I done, or in the business? So it depends monthly what's going on right now. I'm just getting started. So I would, in the business, okay. Business, okay. You guys, one thing I would say is that's not the question you want to ask, because if my income, if I told you I'm making $10,000, $20,000 a month, and I can tell you I'm not making that right now, okay, I'll be honest, because I'm still building this and growing it, okay? So if you're going to base your decision off of me, where I'm still starting, if I'm making money, you're asking the wrong questions. So you're asking the wrong questions because everybody's got to start somewhere, and that's where I'm at. Okay. I'm still learning the skill and growing. There are hundreds, if not thousands, there's thousands of people in our community that are making money. Okay. I can tell you, in the community that you get to be a part of when you purchase the Legacy Builder program. Okay. C6 Blue, I will get into it here. Just want to address this other question real quick, and we'll get right into it. There are 58,000, almost 59,000 people in the community. Okay. In this program, following this blueprint, this Legacy Builder program, it's generated and created over 126 six-figure earners. Okay. The creator of this, Michelle O'Neill, has verified that with those people, and they've been able to generate that. Over in South Africa, in their Rand money, 27 self-made millionaires have been generated from this program. Okay. So am I there yet? No. Am I making money? Yes. Am I making enough to replace my income yet? No, I'm not. But it doesn't happen overnight. And if you're looking for something that's going to just immediately go, boom, you make 20 grand, guess what? You're looking for the wrong thing, because that's so rare. You're never going to get that. But I understand your question. I understand where you're coming from. Okay. What you're asking is will this work for me? And I can't answer that for you. All I can say is it can, if you want it to work for you and you want to learn the skill. You can make it work for you. So for me, as a dad working full time, I don't know if you guys have tried to start a business. Thank you for the share. I appreciate that. If you guys have ever looked at starting a business, or you've tried to start a business, or so it's clearly not working for you, or for me, laugh out loud. Well, it is working for me. I didn't say it wasn't. It is working for me, but you got to grow it. You're not going to make 100K overnight. It takes time, JB. And if you're not working it, of course it's not going to work for you, right? So, yeah, that doesn't make sense. You guys, you can't look at things like that. So finite. You can't look at it. It's interesting. We are taught in this world, in this system, we're so taught to just be told what to do, work for somebody the rest of your lives, and it just drives me crazy. We get so caught up in that mindset and wanting something for nothing and not willing to work and not willing to try something different and stuff. And so what I'm offering is just, you guys take a look at this, look at something different than what you're doing. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take work. It's going to take some consistency. It's going to take you learning a skill. And are you going to fail at it? Yeah, you probably will, but that's okay. I mean, when you guys got your job and you went to school, were you guys great at your skill? Do a lot of stuff? What do you mean, my friend? John, what do you mean do a lot of stuff? When you went to school, or maybe you're in school, I don't know, but when you went to school, did you start making money right away as you were in school? No. You may have, depending on what you're doing and where you're at. Okay. Like if you start a franchise to make a lot of money, you have to make good food. You do have to make good food, exactly, and have a clean restaurant. That's exactly right. It's okay if I buy the program and fail, huh? No, that's not what I'm saying. You guys are not understanding. Okay. What I'm saying is you're not going to be perfect at it and be able to be, interesting question. I don't know. Because no matter what I say, it's going to get twisted. So, exactly, Lee Dottie. That's what I'm trying to say, you guys. Failure is the best teacher. Failure is what you learn, right? You take Michael Jordan. You know how many times he's missed shots, but yet he's the legend? He failed a lot, okay? I will take money because I take time. I get it. The art of hustle takes time. Yeah, and I'm not advocating this is a hustle. Hustle is just trading more time for money. If you look for a hustle, this is not it, okay? All right, so let me dive into this, okay? As I was working, I appreciate all the comments, guys. I do like the interaction; it's great, and the questions. But as a dad and working full time, I didn't have a lot of time, okay? And as John was saying about a franchise, it takes time, it takes work, right? You bet what's going on, Salvern. So it takes time, and it takes if you're starting a franchise, it takes thousands of dollars, right? Nope. It's not, Vern. Stick around. You'll hear what I'm talking about. Okay. I don't play those gimmicks, and I don't sell that way. I hate those type of things, but it sounds like you do too. So I'm with you, my friend. That is not what I do. I'm trying to share an honest way that you can make money online, a real way, and there's no hype. It takes work, and you got to learn a skill. I'm being as real as I can be. Okay. And it's not a limited time. All right. Baskin Robbins. No, that's not me. So anyways, back to, I didn't have a lot of time. Okay. I knew I needed to make extra money. I wanted to thank you for the follow, user 5785. I wanted to build a business, but when you have a full-time job and you have 6 kids, it takes a lot of your time. Right. So what I did, 24 streams of income. Yeah. You can have multiple streams of income if you want. It's totally up to you. Sounds like you've been looking at a lot of things, but also sounds like you're a little jaded and bugged by everything too. So I didn't have a lot of time. And so what I did is I started doing a network marketing company. Okay. I tried that for years. Why? Because it offered a product, it offered a community, offered mentorship, a product I didn't have to create, right? And it offered a system that I could plug into, just like a franchise. When you buy a franchise, you're buying a system that teaches you how to run a business, right? And if you've never learned how to run a business, having a system is awesome. And if it's a system that works, okay? Not all franchises succeed. Not all business systems succeed, okay? And I can't claim that this is going to work for you. I can't, because I don't know if it's going to work for you, because I don't know how much you're going to put into it. I don't know where your skills at. I don't know if you really want it bad enough. Okay. But what I can say is, if you do want it bad enough and you want to change, and if you want to make money on the side and you follow the system and you learn the skill, you can make money with this. You really can. I mean, there's, like I said, 126 people have made it. So let me share with you what it is. Let me get to nitty gritty. Okay. This appealed to me because, one, it's a product. Okay. And basically what it comes down to, if you look at the e-learning industry, if in 2027 is projected to be over $1 trillion. So why not take a piece of it? Okay, today it does $1 billion a day, and it does $1 billion a day. And all right, you know what? Some people just don't have better things to do. I've got to do a little housekeeping here. Okay, awesome. It's going to be $3 billion a day by 2027. That's what it's projected to be. Okay. So why not take a piece of it? This is what this is basically comes down to. You purchase this program. The program core of it is an e-learning program, but not only that, it gives you a website, the emails, the copy, all of that's working for people already. So if you're a beginner in digital marketing or running a business, or a beginner entrepreneur, this is perfect. And if you don't have any tech skills, great. You don't have to. It's perfect for that. It teaches you all that on how to set up your website, how to do your email campaigns, and you can do it for no monthly expenses. And I will share with you what the exact expenses are. Okay. It's no limited time. You have to do it now. Okay. I don't play that stupid games. I hate that. You bet, my friend. I hate that fear of missing out that people throw at you. I think that is the worst thing. Actually, it turns me off. I'm a straight shooter. I'll tell you like it is. And that's why I tell you like it is, and then, you get people that are just kind of jerks to you. Anyways, enough of that. So it's an e-learning program. What I call it a business in a box, because you literally get the whole program and you get the business in the box. I say one offer because it's one e-learning offer. It teaches you how to do digital marketing. When I was doing network marketing, the things I didn't like about it is I had to bug my friends and family. I got through all my names list, and then I had to go, thank you, Slag Dragger, for the follow. I appreciate that. And then I went contacting in the malls to try to find people. And I hated it. It took so much work, and I would maybe find one person a month. And I'm like, this is dumb. I'm wasting time away from my family. I'm spending all this money. It's dumb. Okay. Don't get me wrong. Network marketing companies have great products, but their system works for some people, but not for me. And doing it the old school way, where you're making phone calls, getting to people's living rooms, that's a lot of work that I didn't have time to. I was taking time away from my family, and I missed time with my kids. And that's what brought me to looking for something online. And how do I find customers online is what I Googled. And the process was amazing. I went through, I looked at the search results. Then on my Facebook feed, I had an ad pop up that multiple ads started popping up on how to do digital marketing, attraction marketing, all those things. Bought an ebook from a company. It was music to my ears. It was perfect, right? The system worked correctly in attracting me to that company. Ended up buying their program, okay? And that program, I spent a lot of money in it, and it was teaching me how to put my network marketing company online and use digital marketing to attract customers, okay, and attract team members. And it wasn't working for me. And it's because I was trying to do everything, okay? And when I say everything, I was trying to build a website. I was trying to do the copy on the website. I was trying to do the emails, okay? And I was trying to test my product to make sure that my product was going to work. And then I was trying to learn the skill of digital marketing. Okay. That's a lot. There's a lot to an online business. There really is. Okay. But you can do it simple. And if you do the right program, it's simple. It really is. Okay. And I got to put this down. I don't know where to put this thing, guys. I guess I'll put it there so you guys can see that. Sorry about that. And so I was trying to do everything and I wasn't seeing results. So I was like, okay, is my website wrong? Is my copy wrong? Is my email wrong? Is the product just not something that's wanted? And then is digital marketing, am I messing up with the skill? Am I not doing the right things in digital marketing, right? My skill is not there. So I was trying to figure out all those things. It was very hard. So when I saw this, it said you get a website, you get the copy, you get the email. The product is reselling the website, copy, and email, but it's also the e-learning program. Okay. And I call it an interactive program because that's exactly what it is. It's an interactive program. Okay. Now, interactive means that it's constantly changing. You get to interact. You get to interact with a community, with a mentor. Okay. And mentorship. Okay. That's what you're selling, is this whole program. Okay. And it took care of all those things. The only thing is that this leaves is the digital marketing skill. That's all you have to do. Not all you have to do. Let me change that. This is the skill you need to learn, where it takes care of all this for you so you can focus on this, is what I meant to say. Okay. And that's awesome because as a beginner, if you focus on this, everything's going to work for you. And this takes care of everything else for you. Does that make sense? And so that is why this appealed to me. The other is they teach you how to do this in 2 hours a day. Okay, 2 to 3 hours. Okay, and if you want it to go faster and you want to do more, yeah, you need to spend more time. Okay, but this is the cool thing, is the system works for you 24/7. How does that work for you 24/7? Well, it's because it's automated. And that was awesome, appealed to me because in my job, I'm a software test engineer. I test software that developers create. And I always thought, and I write programs, automated programs to test the software for me. And I always thought, man, if I could just automate my income through a business system, that would be awesome. And so when I heard that this system is automated, works for you 24/7, you don't have to trade time for money. You don't have to be there to make a sell. I got super excited because I'm like, okay, here it is. And nothing is ever 100% automated. You have to put work in, you guys. That's just the reality of it. But that's the blessing too, is you get to do some work. Now the blessing is you can do it in 2 to 3 hours a day. And then the rest of the day is yours on what you want to do, whether it be spend time with your family, whether it be you may have to have a job initially until this replaces your job income and it's reliable, right? It can take some time. It also can happen fast. My mentor, Michelle, when she jumped into this, in 6 months, she earned 6 figures following the system. But she worked at it. She worked at it extremely hard. Okay. And so you can do that. And that's what the whole offer is, all of this, guys. That's the one offer. Okay. Let me draw basically the system. Okay. The website it's just a simple website. You want a simple website. You don't want anything complicated. Okay. Okay. You get a capture page, captures email, a thank you page with a video on it, explains it. And you get basically it's a sales page that talks about what all the different packages are that we sell. And then you can make a purchase. Okay. That's the website. But if you don't know how to build a website, then you're probably going to hire somebody to build a website. To build a website and do that, you're going to spend $1,000, $2,000, $500 to thousands of dollars to get a website built for you. And then you don't know how to update it or change it or whatever. You want to learn how to do it, and you want to keep it simple. Thank you for liking the live, Engineer Lane, right? Your name just went away, and I can't remember the whole name. Yeah, Engineer Lane, thank you. Appreciate you joining my friend and liking my live. So this is the simple website, okay? And then it goes and you have this whole email series, okay, that connect with people. And this is all done for you. Thank you, Jason. Thank you for the follow, my friend. And anybody that's been successful in digital marketing has an email list. Why? So me, I have almost 4,800 or 40. I have around 4,600, 4,500 subscribers, right? Or followers on TikTok. Well, if I got cut off of TikTok, I would lose all those followers. It happens, right? However, I own my email list. I still have my email list. Okay? And that's why you want to build an email list. Email lists are so important. Exactly. Thank you, Engineer Lane. It is. Because you own that. And you also own this. And that was the other thing that was super important to me, was ownership. My mentor, Michelle O'Neill, who created this, this is what led her to doing this. She was in network marketing. She was making $7,000 a month. And she had a call with corporate. They were excited, thinking it was going to be a great announcement. They got on the call. They changed the comp plan on them. And overnight, she lost $4,000 a month. And her whole team. And that was her livelihood. She realized then that she was a contractor. And I've heard stories like this over and over. And so I'm like, I don't want to be a contractor to a company. You're sharing their brand, not you branding yourself, which is important. You want ownership, okay? And you get ownership. How? Well, you get what's called master resale rights, and you make 100% profit. Okay, how many people, you guys still with me? Master resale rights. Put 1 in the comments if you know what master resale rights are, or 2 if you do not. I'm pretty sure that in the Engineer Lane, you know, if you're still here. But do you guys know what master resale rights? This is important to understand. And this appealed to me. I mean, this was like, okay, ownership. I get master resale rights to the program. That's incredible. And 100% profit. That was huge. Because when I was doing network marketing, guys, let me share with you how big this deal this is. When I sold my product, I made $12.50 per product I sold, per sell. Okay? If I wanted to make 6 figures, I would have had to sell that through 8,000 times in a year. And doing it the way they were teaching me how to do it, making phone calls, going through your names list, doing all that, getting into people's homes, sharing the presentation, that's impossible. And I get network marketing, you build teams and all that. And then here you don't have to build teams. It's not network marketing. Okay, you don't build teams actually. You build communities, and those communities you help people build their own communities or resell this. Okay, so master resale rights basically is we all have a phone. Let me share an example because it's all around us. Everybody knows what it is, but you don't know what that is called master resale rights. When you buy your phone, you buy it through your carrier, right? Felix the Cat, thank you for the follow, my friend. But did the carrier create the phone? No, they're reselling phones. This is a Motorola phone, okay? I'm on my Apple phone streaming this. Thank you for the like. Yeah, thank you. You bet. Or Samsung or whatever the phone is. I bet your carrier didn't create it, right? That's master resale rights. They have master resale rights to resell their phone. If you look at other stores like Walmart, Macy's, they have their own brand, but they also resell other brands. They have master resale rights to resell those brands. Does that make sense? So master resale rights is all around us. So Michelle created this, and she gives us, when you purchase the program, you get master resale rights to resell this program. Does that make sense? Put one in the comments if that makes sense, you guys. And if it doesn't, ask me the question of what's still confusing. Okay, so here's the power of how you can make 6 figures with this. Okay, I have one offer, but I've got 5 different packages that you can purchase. Okay, they all get the website. They all get e-learning. Okay, they all get to be part of an interactive program. The difference is mentorship, basically, on these programs. Okay, let's see. That was your initial startup cost. Which one did you do, Lee? I did. So 1,400 wasn't out when I purchased this back in December of 2024, but 900 was. So I bought the $900 package. And the reason why I did is, like I was saying, is the mentorship. Okay. You get more mentorship at the $1,400, $900 level. That's one thing. The other thing that is different is you get if you buy the 1,400, you get to resell all 5 of them. At 900, you get to resell from 900 down, 600 down. Does that make sense? So you get more income streams. So that's why I purchased at that. The other reason is the interactive program piece. Michelle just dropped in the $1,400. She just dropped in their whole AI module that if you went to go purchase the same stuff that's taught in that module outside of this program, it'd be upwards around $10,000. I'm not kidding you. And so you just get it as part of the program. And the price didn't go up. I didn't have to repurchase it. It just got in. Now, if you can only start at 100 or 300, whatever, that's great, because here's the cool thing. Say you buy the 300s program, okay, you get to resell 300 and 100. You make one sell at 300, number one, you're in profit mode, you got your money back. Well, you could take that 300 and upgrade to the 600. It's only 300, it's only the difference, right? Thank you for the follow, Man Without. And the same here, 300 here and then 500 here, okay? You just pay the difference, and that's it. So if you have to start here, you can. I would recommend here just because you get more mentorship at that level, okay? Michelle, and when I say mentorship, let me tell you what I mean by that. In the community, you can be part of this community. Hello, how you doing, my friend? You can be part of a community of over 58,000 people. I've already talked about that. In that community, Michelle herself, who's a 7-figure earner now in this space, who's the creator of this, who knows what she's talking about, trains every single Monday. She gets on a Zoom every Monday, and you can get on differently. What do you mean, Lee? I'm sorry. Did I miss a question from you? Let's see. What was your style? Which one did you do? Help me understand what you mean, Lee. Sorry. She gets on every Monday and on a Zoom, and you get to get on a Zoom with her, and you can ask questions, and she will stay on and answer questions. I think it's amazing how she spends her time doing that. And so you get that mentorship. And on Thursdays, anybody in the program, Thursdays, you get her every other week plus some other trainers. So there's constant training going on in the community. She's daily dropping stuff up. Go back up, round out of characters. Okay. I only see. So the last one I see from you, Lee, was what was your initial startup cost? Which one did you do? I don't see another one. Sorry, Lee, I don't see another one before that. I just see differently, and then the one before that was the one I read off. Okay, thank you, my friend. Sorry. TikTok's weird because I've been on other lives too, and I'll type and it doesn't go. I don't know. I don't see anything saying it was filtered, so you're not triggering any filters. So yeah, retype it. Well, I'll answer your question, okay? The best I can. And so the mentorship and the interactive program, okay? That to me was huge because I knew that I needed mentorship in order to get past Is it structured like, oh, okay, maybe that's why, or is it organized? No, it's differently. It's not one of those. Nope. In fact, so here's how it works, Lee. So you purchase one of these programs from me, you get to be part of the community of, yeah, exactly. Honestly, when you work a corporate job, you're part of one of those things. Why? I'm not gonna. I hate. Anyways, you're only the person at the top, the CEO makes all the money. Everybody does the work, right? Anyways, okay. If you purchase one of these packages from me, you basically become the same where I'm at, and you get to resell all of these, and you get all this too. You get to be part of community, and you get right. I work corporate, but I'm a field guy. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I've had a corporate job for like I said, my 22 years, and I've been laid off twice. I just was laid off 3 weeks ago, and I'm kind of done with it. I'm trying, this is what I want to do because I have a community too of people a community that I'm building of anybody that you can come join for free. I have free resources in there, and I'm growing it, and I'm adding stuff in there, and I'm not perfect at it. I'm learning it, like I talked about at the beginning, right? But I'm sharing resources too, what I'm learning on how to build this and supporting anybody that purchases this package. Tired of making someone else's money, exact someone else's money. Exactly. That's what I'm tired of too. I want something that I own. I wanted something that I own. I wanted something that worked for me 24/7. I didn't have to be tied trading my time for money. And that's exactly what this gives you. So like I was saying, you buy a package from me. I'm there with you to help you. I'm right side of you. I don't make, so then if you resell one of these yourself, you make the 100% profit. I don't make anything off of that. I'll initially make it off of your first purchase. Does that make sense? But after that, I don't make anything else because it doesn't work that way. Okay. Now I also teach in my community. Okay, awesome. How you can build a community and make other streams of income. Here's the cool thing, guys. When you set up your website, there's this little icon that shows up on your website here that if people clicked on that, so we use system.io. I'm giving you guys everything here. And they have a little link here that somebody can click on and start paying for the subscription for system.io. Well, guess what? Because they clicked on your link, your affiliate, you get paid from that. You get a percentage of that. And that just happens when you set up your website. Okay, that's one stream of income that just happens. There's others. Okay, I gotta jump off here quick. I realize I'm running out of time. Today's my wife and I's anniversary of 27 years, and we're going to dinner here to a place called Tucano's. It's a Brazilian steakhouse, and I love it. You get all the meat you want, buffet, salads. It's awesome. Anyways, so let me hurry and finish up here real quick, okay? So you're going to be part of my community where I support you. I will, my friend. Okay? The digital marketing piece is, I should have moved that over there. Anyways, okay, we teach you how to do the program, and I teach you how to drive people to your website using social media, free ads, okay? And there's a 2-hour a day activity, an hour posting, 30 minutes of answering comments and emails, and then 30 minutes of you can do free ads, you can go live, whatever, there's a couple different strategies there. And then you want to spend an hour a day going through making sure you're training and upping your skills and growing your skills. Because if you don't grow your skill and learn, you're not gonna make money. That's just the way it is. You've got to get better at your skill. Just like in your job, if you didn't increase your skill and got better at it and started learning other things to make your job be better at your job, you weren't going to make more money, right? Because you didn't add more value to the market. As you learn and you grow, you add more value to the market, you're going to make more money. That's a natural principle. But I like to tell people to do it net learning. Why? No extra time learning. So what does that mean? Well, you listen while you drive. When you're commuting to work, you listen to the training. You listen while you're getting ready for work. You listen while you're making your lunch for work. You listen while you're out doing yard work or shoveling snow. You're doing other things that need to be done, but you're constantly listening and you're growing your skills. That makes sense? So you can do this around your job, around your family. That's what I've been doing. And you can replace your income, right? So let me show you. If I, at this, I had to make 8,000 sales to make 6 figures. Here, all I need is 6 customers a month. That's $8,400 a month. And I will make 6 figures. Very doable. Okay. So this is 72 a year. This one's 112. This you need 167 to be able to make 6 figures. Way less than the 8,000. Okay. That's what appealed to me. Number one, mainly, I have a program I own and I get to brand me. It's my business. I'm not in business by myself. I have a mentor that's teaching me that's further down the road, and I will mentor you guys and teach you as much as I know. And if I don't know it, then we'll find the mentor for you. We'll help you guys. Okay. If you guys go and come in and you blow up in this and you're making more money than me, awesome. I'm like cheering you on. Go. Because I want dads and moms to be home with kids. That's my goal, is to help you replace your income so you can be home with your kids and raise them and create those memories that you want to do. Get up in the morning, have an alarm clock if you want, but you don't have to. Be able to get up in the morning, choose what you want to do, spend your couple hours working with your community, working, sharing your videos, then go do whatever you want the rest of the day. Go create memories with your kids. Go everywhere you want dinner, whatever you want to do, right? Thank you, Scott and Erica. I appreciate it. So you guys, I've got to jump off, but if you want, this is all based off this blueprint, okay? You could take this blueprint and it will teach you what a 6-figure system looks like 24/7, what it means by ownership, master resale rights. Okay, it'll teach you. Could literally build a business off of that. Awesomely. Sounds good. If you filled out the form down here, you submitted your information. Thank you, Lee. I will. If you submitted your information down here, I will email you personally. It probably won't be till tomorrow morning. If I get to it tonight, I will. But I'll email you how to get access to my community and how to get access to the blueprint. All free. Okay. And it's just the little orange icon down here, or you can go link in my bio and you can get the blueprint automatically and be part of my email. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, Lee and Scott and Erica and others here that added to this live and were respectful and asked questions. Okay. I'm an open book. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you this because I want you guys to be completely full, know what exactly your expenses would be. Okay, there is a one-time fee here of $69. Why? And this one is $30. All these are $39. Why? Because Michelle, she gets that $69 because she created the website, and that gets you access to the website. And the beauty thing of that is that as you resell it, if somebody needs tech support, that pays for the tech support. And if you run a business, you understand how much tech support is. That's a steal, right? And you get access to that. Then the only other thing you need to purchase, and you own it, is your domain to run your website. And then you need to get a professional email. Okay, you can get this for around $15. Depending on what you do for email, you can get around $30. So you're looking at, what's that, 45, 70, another $105 on top of the $1,400. And the way we do this using System.io, you can run this on the free plan, and you can build a business to 6 figures on the free plan, no monthly expenses. That's the bottom line. Okay, 900 plus 39 plus that, you can do it for $1,000 a day. 212 TVs are sold in America every year. Average price is $1,000. Why not buy something and invest in that's going to bring you money instead of, and then you can buy as many TVs as you want, right? So anyways, I got to run. Make sure you guys get the blueprint. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a good evening, and we'll talk to you later. I'm going to end over here on YouTube first. I don't know why my YouTube is like dark. It's crazy. Anyway.